On Thursdays, we're going to talk about masking, and I wanted to start this today because today I gave a public presentation. I stood in front of an audience for the first time in a long time. And when I'm on stage, either as a musician or speaking or lecturing, I mask. Everybody does. Neurotypical people, everybody masks to some degree. But masking is exhausting, especially for people on the spectrum. And I want to talk about why and where that energy goes. Like I'm so tired right now, but I wanted to do this while I'm in this state to, be kind of real about it. Apparently there's this feeling in the world that when you talk about masking, you're talking about putting on a face that's not your own, of deceiving or lying or pretending to be something you're not. That's not my experience at all. For me, the mask is made of me. I don't have anything but myself to show the world. The act of masking simply requires me to filter out anything that's not appropriate at this particular moment. And the amount I have to filter in order to be understood or to act appropriately is just more than regular people. Regular people. It's more than people who conform more closely to the socially constructed ideal. So the purpose of masking is to allow you to move more smoothly through the world. And it's exhausting because of all the energy it takes not to do all the things that are not socially ideal. Remembering what the rules are and then filtering out all the stuff that wants to come out and only letting out, like closing an aperture where like just this part of me goes through and ends up shown to the world. And I did this, talk today, and I'm with Emily, and by the end of the second chunk of whatever, she was like, yeah, your mask was completely down. You were just you for the last few minutes. Because it takes energy and I'm just too tired. And if that's the situation, you can choose not to mask. Sometimes you do it so automatically, it happens below the level of conscious awareness and you don't even know you're doing it. But sometimes you can feel, I'm just too tired to pretend. And you can stop filtering, stop editing, and just be fully you, inappropriate you in that moment. And it's going to make your path through the world less smooth. It's going to create more friction. It's going to be harder and a little slower. And people aren't going to respond to you as naturally and spontaneously. So my point is that masking, everybody does it, but the amount of stuff autistic people have to deny is larger, and it's exhausting. Like right now, it's still light outside, but I'm going to bed. I'm tired because masking is exhausting. On future Thursdays, we'll be talking about different aspects of masking for different kinds of situations, like with family members versus with strangers. So that's all for today. I'll see you tomorrow.